Hi guys, welcome to Sales Podcast. In this podcast, we share our experiences and what we learn while we building our sales process. We truly believe that one of these insights will help you build your sales process and help you achieve your business goals as well. So today in this podcast, I have James Calvo with me. James is our expert on inside sales, and he talks to a lot of people on a daily basis. Welcome to podcast, James.
Great, thanks for having me once again.
So, welcome. So, topic today, what do we have as a topic today to talk about, James?
Yeah, very important part of the sales process, that follow-up. I know we see there's many videos on YouTube talking about it. My apologies. Many videos talking about that. And, we just want to share a little insight with stories that can possibly relate and help, other companies try to do what we're doing, succeed.
Mm-hmm. This is one of those very critical item, I guess. Most sales professional, if you can pinpoint where we fail most of the time is a follow-up, right? Either just lack of follow-ups or just not having a proper techniques to follow up, but this is where most of the deals fail. That's where the deals break because this follow-up just not enough, right?
Yeah, make it or break it, right? Absolutely.
Yeah. So how do you understand follow-up and how do you approach, and if you can share your what are your thoughts on follow-ups?
Absolutely. I always like to put myself in the buyer's perspective, whatever that means, right? Just to have a more creative approach to it. No one wants that stagnant, stale email coming in every day. Just checking in, seeing how things are. Put your own little flair to it, and also but most importantly, being respectful to their time at this and in the same time.
Mm-hmm.
As like you, I know we both have a ton of stories
Mm-hmm.
on when the follow up process that we do on a daily basis succeeded and when it failed.
Mm-hmm.
But what do we think? What do you think we share about a little bit of our stories that we've
Yeah,
encountered?
go ahead. If you want to share something, go ahead.
Absolutely. So for me, actually, most recent one that comes to mind. Well, 5-6 months I've been following up with this individual. Let's call
Mm-hmm.
him Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And ever so recently, I want to say within the last 2 weeks, we actually have the meeting upcoming. Reached out once more, and slammed end of year Q4. Everything's piling up, and just because that persistence and that eagerness to get together and possibly partnership, he
Mm-hmm.
remembered who we were, and found some time in his schedule for us to get together. So looking forward to meeting with him and seeing what we can help his business.
So what you're saying is consistent nurturing of relationship and letting people know that, hey, when you're ready, we're here to talk. Here to talk. So just consistently doing that over time, when the time does come, that it works, right?
Absolutely, most definitely, Gurmeet.
I had a similar experience, James, recently. I know that there's one individual, I call it a Joseph.
Sure.
I met him for 4 years ago, and during this time, we met a few times. We went for lunch a few times. Just it was just not the right time. They were set with the IT, company. But recently, they had a incident where ransomware attack, and we are the first person he called as soon as that happened because we had that nurturing, we had those follow-ups over the last 3-4 years, and when the needs arrived for him, if we had to think of any IT company, we were the first one on his mindset, and he simply sends an email, hey, listen, when can we talk about it? And and we are talking now, and definitely there's a way we can help him out. But it's just a power of following up with the people and see how people are doing and what they're going through, and staying with them over the time, and staying on the top of their mind, so when something does happen, they think of you every time they need something.
Absolutely, having enough patience to persevere through 4 years. Wow, Gurmeet,
Yeah.
I got a couple questions for you.
Sure.
Yeah, do you think the reason that you were the first person on his mind is because that follow directly credited to that follow-up process that you gave
it definitely, you following up, not just boring follow-up, hey, how you doing, just want to see where we are at the deal, not about that, but as a human, you are building a relationship with these people, right? You simply letting, hey, listen, let me know if I can help you out. You're just offering help all the time, right? So it's generally building, because people see through you, right? So if it's generally building a relationship effort is there, then you will build a relationship. But if it's simply just a sales follow-up, definitely, people get bored, out of it, and they don't, they don't want to see that way. But you have to, position yourself that you simply genuinely trying to help their business or help this person to get through some of those issues.
Absolutely, I couldn't agree more, Gurmeet. Very well said.
And the other part of that is, I was thinking that, if you look at, we are in a service business. If any service business, if they don't have this strong follow-up approach, the way we follow up,
Yes,
can
yes.
you imagine, especially in IT, let me, specifically talk about IT business, right?
Please, please,
When
yeah.
the issues happen, that generally clients have to follow up. Hey, is that fixed? Is that fixed? They trying to find the status from IT companies, right? Where's my hardware? Where's my software? Is a license done, right? So they're following up.
Mhm.
So they should be looking into that when they're selecting IT company, that if they don't have a strong follow-up in the sales, what kind of strong follow-up they're going to have in a service when you sign a contract with them. The company
Absolutely.
the company does
Absolutely.
not follow up as strongly in a sales. What's the guarantee they're going to follow up in a service?
For sure, because sales is often that first time the relationship is being built, isn't it? So if the relationship is
Exactly.
built on a weak follow up, or a weak relationship, if you will,
Hmm.
it only goes to show you what the rest of the relationship is going to hold.
Exactly. So they both mirror, they both mirror sales and service, right? So the company doesn't follow up as strongly in a sales. What do you expect in a service when the issue does happen? And there's no issue in the sales; they're trying to sell you. But when an issue happens, who's following up? Who is the client following up with the service company, or is it the other way around, that they're following up proactively, making sure?
Yeah,
So people should
oftentimes,
consider
yeah.
that.
Definitely. Wow, good
Yeah.
insight.
Yeah, no, that's something to think about it. People need to look at that. Which who's following up who, right? So, but we train salespeople or in a service people on the same process when it comes to follow up, right? So whatever we do, and our service people trained on the same training material, right? So they follow up the exact same way that we follow up in the sales, right?
Most definitely, absolutely.
Good stuff.
Yes,
Hope we
sir.
provided some insight, and people who are watching, they enjoy it. And hey
Mhm.
guys, if you like the content we're providing, don't forget to share, subscribe, and send us your feedback. And we always looking for your feedback to improve our discussions and the content we provide on a weekly basis.
Absolutely. Gurmeet, thanks for having me.
All right, until next time, James, we'll talk with a different topic in sales. Until next time, have a good one. We'll talk soon.
Sounds good. Cheers, Gurmeet.
Cheers.